Live.
Oh,
Nobody's here yet, but we're live. They can see the scenery. Mark, notice from YouTube.
oh,
Got a thumbs up. Come out wherever you are. There's two. There's somebody in there. They're hiding. Wonder if they're going to get seasick because of my. Miss Brenda, how are you? Not sure if that's Brett or Amy stealing Brett's name. I'm assuming you're home. Evening Incense, how are you? Bombs to the Bushels Homestead. That's quite a name. I like that. How are you? We are. Oh, Brenda, I can only imagine you tired. Yep, I figured you were home. Horticulture Creek, how are you? Oh, that's right. Oh, they're live already? I didn't think they were live this early.
what?
Roots and Refuge.
Oh,
But you know what? We jumped up an hour. Or back an hour. No, spring ahead. Horticulture Geek, what time is it there? Um, I honestly don't know what highway number this is.
it's a future I-69.
Oh, 69. Okay, so it is 7:30. I thought for some reason I didn't think they went live until 8. Glenn, we just refuge. Is there Horticulture Greek? Is there live stream at least going in slow mode? Yeah, we are having a good day on our way home, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, north on 69.
Yeah, we're on 69. Brenda, you gonna be? His training didn't sink in then.
Just pushing on exactly how to do
Rolling Homestead with Wild Edibles in Wisconsin. How are you? Oh, we're buffering. Now, see, it doesn't show it here, but I figured it probably would be because you're on the highway. You're going to get that every now and again. I hope those that went to the shindig this weekend had a great time. I know we did. Had a few eye openers, but all in all, we had a very nice time. Met up with some great friends, family, made some friends. I was like a little kid in a candy shop when I met Jennifer, aka Farmer Meemaw, Friday night. It was funny, but we had a very nice time. We were honored and blessed to be invited and get a tour of VW Family Farm. Yes, Abby, you got smudged several times, if I do recall. Hey, Natasha, how are you? Mama Sherry, Amy, how are you, dear? Hey, Googler, how are you, Nate? How's Ashley? Oh, you're in the start for looking for a homestead in Kentucky? I found a nice house in Arkansas, but we're not going to be going anywhere.
We're in Mayfield, Kentucky.
Mayfield, Kentucky, Daryl said. Yeah, Amy, you did get smudged. I don't know if that was smudged or boogered. Oh, that was too funny. I don't think I've laughed so hard in a while than what we did last night after most everyone left. That was a riot. but I do hope they do it again. I know we'll be there, you know, God willing, and the creek don't rise. If they do it again, we'll be there and we'll help again.
Even if the creeks rise, because
Yeah.
we've seen a lot of those.
Oh yeah, there was a lot. We could see a lot of flooding today on the way home. That's pretty bad when you're sitting next to each other in the same room and you all have your phones or your iPads, so you can each chat separately. Oh. Yes, it's not the smoothest road, as you can tell, but it is better than Illinois. Hello, Southern Belle Home. How are you? You're back in Georgia? For those that live close, some of us are meeting in West Tennessee Saturday to help out Andy's Tennessee home. So he just got out of the hospital last week. We're going to help with some of his gardening and some chores around his house because he's not allowed to do anything. So if anybody would like to come help, food will be furnished. All we need is the muscle power. Samson Farms is bringing his tiller. Yes, Brenda, you will see us there Saturday. That's your bud, huh, Amy? It's a good thing I sat across from him. I dug up and reconnecting. No, I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, it's buffering on my side. I don't even know if we're coming through. We are back. Brenda still says reconnecting on my side. Yeah. I don't think we're close to anything, which could very well be the issue. See you. If anyone can make it next year to the second annual shindig, you should try to. It was great. There were people standing out the door waiting to get in to sign in. It was really cool. Got me. It's all dark and there's trees on either side. I can't tell you.
We're about 30 miles into Kentucky.
30 miles into Kentucky? We're 30 miles into Kentucky, if that tells you anything. Sky, not really. No, Denise, it's not you. Well, aren't you closer to Louisville, Stivers? I don't know, Brett. I think Daryl and I already have the, corner on that one. still going, but I don't know if... Is it still going on your side?
I see messages.
Yeah, so do I. I can't tell if it reconnected or not. Okay, thanks, Sky. Okay, that's all I need to hear.
What?
That it's working for them.
Oh,
Oh, you're across the river from Portsmouth. Okay, Pete. No, you can't see me, Brenda. You can just see out the front window. See, I'm making it so you can't see me. We, according to what the program said, we're not going to get home till like 2:30 Eastern time. So we have quite a bit left yet. Okay, for those that went to the shindig this weekend, yesterday, what did you like best about it? Karen, we probably are going straight through. We did on Tuesday night. But at least our passenger in the back seat is sound asleep.
it's a dog's life.
It's a dog's life, yeah. You're covered in mud. What did you do out there, Brenda? Go play with the pigs?
Sounds like she was playing with Smudge.
Hey there, Albany Mountain Life. How are you, Amanda? Yeah, fellowship. Made some more lifelong friends and family. And so did Smudge. And he was just so depraved of love yesterday. It was awful. Everybody ignored him, didn't get any loving. Hey, Little Creek, how are you?
Well, that's because he was sitting by the front door scaring people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Brenda said, looks like she was playing with the pigs. Searching Sabrina, love you more. Yes, I did. I for one got to talk with Jeff from Bobblehead, and he was just like you see him in his videos, you know, no different. Mary Beth, do you have boots on now that your feet are up off the ground? Hey, Finite World, how are you? Yeah, I made sure that our table was right there by the door so he could guard everybody coming in. Yeah, isn't that right, Amanda? I didn't notice anybody that, you know, screamed that Smudge was at the front door with all the other dogs running around, and that little one, I guess it was one of the vendors' dogs that was running loose. You know? Mary's Beth, I bet you do.
Well, maybe next year we can get pony rides.
Cool. I think some of them thought they could sit on them. Amy, what was the young boy, and maybe Haskins' family is in here, the one young man that was just mesmerized by Smudge? I can't remember his name. Hey, Washington County, how are you? You think the dog got loose from his crate? I don't think that dog had a crate. I think the dog had a leash, but I don't know. I know one of the vendors had a small ankle biter. Then there were some rescue that came in mid-morning. Denise is about to eat her first slice of cheesecake. How much farther? Half Acre Dreams, are you in my back seat asking that? Isn't that the kids ask? Oh, BC truck, what are you, sir, what kind of surgery having, sir? Brad said he's having surgery in the morning. Horticulture geek. I like that southern term because that's pretty much what I thought, and that was northern terms. Denise, get some sleep. Yes, Brad, prayers. Hope everything turns out okay. I'm sure it will. There was no dog awards. No dog awards whatsoever. But he sure was noticed by everybody. I think Smudge he may have had more pictures taken of him than of any of the other homesteaders. Love you, Denise. Go get some sleep. Yeah, you think so, Amanda? Yeah, he was definitely not starved for love yesterday or attention. Goodness. Oh, what are they saying, Karen? Good things? Now see, if I had two computers in front of me, you know I could get onto both and monitor both of them. No, nobody tried to throw saddle on them. And it's funny because there was a horse show there at the fairgrounds also. Oh, there's no doubt, Abby, that you have slobber on your clothes. I think I need to figure out a way to make paperweights out of his paw print. Oh, really? Yeah.
You should make boat anchors.
Boat anchors? Yeah. Yeah, Brenda, he's not going to know what to do not having all that love. And oh my gosh, even the littlest, tiniest toddlers just, were mesmerized by him. I assured him that, there's not a mean bone in this dog's body, and they came over. Now, Ray and Karen can attest to this. On Friday, they stopped at the fairgrounds a little bit after they got there, and because they were helping Daryl and Ben set up after they got started, and I guess he licked Ray Lynn, and she didn't like that at first, and it took her a little bit, but she was right there petting him. I think, Amy, do you think maybe next year we should mention that they should volunteer somebody to be the head of the daycare center there? Yes, Smudge is, we don't have anybody to watch Smudge, Brenda, so Smudge comes with us from now on, whether he's wanted or not. He's our traveler. Oh, yeah, I think she took to him pretty well after she realized that he wasn't going to drown her in slobber. That's why I threw the towel real fast. You could wipe you off and him off. Well, thank you, Abby. Appreciate that. In fact, I have a picture of the Stivers with Smudge on Friday. Amanda, you were a godsend. That was, and then, oh my gosh, Patty and Mac asked, he says, I can take Smudge outside now. I can take him for a walk for you. And I said, oh, that'd be great. So, Amanda showed him how to hold the leash, And he left out the building and went, and I chuckled. I said, so if we hear somebody screaming and we see Smudge galloping down the road and we see this body flopping like a snake, you know, on its belly, that'll be Mac. And apparently Smudge saw another dog or something and lurched and almost took Mac's arm out of his socket. See there? Parents are like that, Abby. Oh, Buddy said he would babysit Smudge. Okay. You know, that's going to be one of the hardest jobs. Awesome, Broussard. I think everybody did. Daryl sort of got a kick out of the ones that had never did the live stream like what he had over there. Hey, Reap What You Sow, how are you? Speaking of somebody that sat in front of the tablet and did a little chat on the live stream yesterday and didn't know where the camera was yesterday. Reap What You Sow was in here.
I know those people.
You know those people. If you ever go to one of these meetups and you want to listen to some accents, oh my gosh, we need to get Amy, and Amy's isn't very thick, but Amy, Denise for sure. Let's see, who else? Reap What You Sow. Go Tigers. Did I do that right? Yep, Denise couldn't find the camera either. I thought you were going to bed. But, oh my gosh. You guys went to bed too early last night. Mark, Brett, Amy, Abby, Dawn and Andy and Daryl and I sat in the breakfast room and we laughed so hard our sides hurt. Yep, go Tigers. So you can always tell if it's the husband or the wife that's online. I knew that would get you. Yeah, we talked to Big Bear earlier, and they did a quick live stream, and apparently everyone in their live stream was saying that he had to go watch the video that we did for Big Bear, and he doesn't know anything about him, so I'm sure he does now. Oh, Amy, I swear, I wonder if that's why my back hurts today, because of all the laughter. Oh, it was, gosh. Yeah. Have you gone back on that video to see if he's gotten any comments? Because I know I have to go back on there and type Go Tigers. Michigan Mike, did your imaginary wife enjoy dinner? You could have come over to the hotel afterward and had pizza and swam in the pool that only went to 4 feet deep. Imaginary steak. Grandma's so happy you're welcome. We had a blast doing it. I mean, it's not, we don't go out of our way, it's just something we do, you know? That way the folks that are at home at least get to see a little bit of what's going on. I think the vendors did very well for themselves.
And all the vendors were invited to come and talk on the live stream.
Thank you, Reap What You Sow. We are invited to their house anytime. Yeah, and all the vendors were invited to sit at the live stream. I didn't want to, you know. Everybody knows my face. But I made some more long-lasting family. I'm not even going to call them friends. They're family. Sabrina, I love you more. And Chris. We're not bringing any beers to the next one, Chris. Not going to happen. No wine coolers. Hi, Life with Linda. How are you? I don't think you messed up on the live stream. I haven't even watched it. It was better, the live stream was better in this one than the one in Mississippi. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Is that what you meant, Sky? Thank you, Denise. That truly does mean a lot. That truly does. Um, we didn't get out of the fairground until it was like 1 o'clock, and then I will let Daryl know, Sky. Thank you. And then by the time he got done hooking the camper up, he was drenched, literally drenched. You're welcome, Linda. Daryl got all the computer setups Friday night because we were allowed in the building, and Ben gave Daryl the key. And then when we got up and we were over there by 7:05. Well, heck, we only had to walk 200 feet,
Yeah.
and opened it up, and you know there was already a few vendors waiting for us to get in. But we had the best two tables right at the front door. Correct, Amy and Brett? Don't you think? I just, we just adopted our sisters and brothers and sons and daughters and grandchildren. Take care, bombs to Bushels Homestead. There's Samson Farms. Yes, but I think I still have the sheep one left for you, Linda. And if I don't, I still have material at home I can make one with, so that's not a big deal. But I sat Amy, when we got back to the camper, Daryl crashed. I mean, he was out within 2 minutes of putting his head on the pillow. I'm sitting on the couch counting, all my pennies, and we did fairly well. And it all had to do because the way Abby was teaching all the ladies how to fold those boas. Isn't that right, Denise?
Well,
I am one of a kind because God didn't make two of me. Trust me. He thought, oy vey, we only need one.
we needed to do well after we had our incident.
We needed to do well after we had our incident.
With the camera?
With the camera?
Camper.
Oh, with the camper, yeah. Yeah. It paid for part of replacing the awning on the camper. See, Abby, you're right. We sold them because of your fantastic ability to organize. You're right. I love you more, Sabrina. But yeah, I sold a few of the jar grip leaves. We probably won't be doing this again, a vendor's table, till I don't know if we're going to do one in Michigan or not. I'm not doing it in Missouri for the Life Conference that I know of. Yeah, it did stink. I'll tell you what, it scared the holy bejesus out of all of us. I mean, we're sitting inside and just, la-di-da, taking our time. I think Daryl had, did you have a bagel? No, we didn't get the bagels yet. I don't know, coffee and hot chocolate, whatever we were doing. And all of a sudden, you heard something, and then the camper just shook. Hi, Lisa, how are you? South Central Kentucky. We're on a road in Kentucky, but I couldn't tell you what part of it. I'm lucky that I know I live in North Central Ohio. Then they said, where is that? Oh, it's right between Cleveland and Columbus. That's the best I can do for somebody. I can give them landmarks. Okay, I gotta roll back to see what he said. Okay.
Just went into Livingston County. Going across the big bridge.
Horticulture. Oh, I'm glad I didn't see that bridge. Mary and I did not have kids by myself. Oh, jeez, Ray, you're not right. Wait a minute. You do belong with us because none of them are right. Did we go through Paducah?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Smithland.
Smithland? Oh, here we go. Here's a sign. Bowling Green area. Barkley Dam, Patty's 1800 settlement. Does that tell you where we are? We're on a highway and it's dark outside. Yes, between the city and the state of confusion. Bingo, Sky got it. Trivia answer for the day. What should I send you, Sky? I like that. Tomorrow night, our guest is Mama Grows. We got to get home so Daryl can get the computers set up again and get ready for that. Oh, okay. Is that where the meetup in September is going to be, down in this area? Okay, we're about 2 hours or so from Louisville. So that means we're 6 hours from home. Hey, Teresa, I'm waving to you. Oh my gosh. I heard about her outside running, Ray. I mean, I'm sitting there and she was over next to the table next to Broussard's. And I had to stand up and look to wonder where the rest of her shorts were. My good Lord, she was a big girl and she shouldn't have been wearing shorts that everything showed. Everything showed. Woof. You don't even have to go to Walmart to see this. Just had to sit there at the shindig. And it walked right in. Yes, Sky, we are going to Baker Creek next month. And then June, we don't have anything planned as of yet. Temperance wants to let you know, let Smudge know that she still loves him. Well, he's sleeping right now. He's sleeping right now, but I'll let him know. Because I'm sure he's concerned. Because he hasn't gotten any loving today. He's just stuck. Brett, thank you. You didn't have to do that, dear. But thank you. Awesome. Sky, you will have to find us. Or carry a sign. Somebody said there's a lot. There's like 5,000 people that go to that thing. I can't even imagine. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it should be interesting. Sabrina, you take care, sweetie pie. How do you know that, Brett? Have you eaten your cheesecake yet? Amy, I appreciate that, but you didn't have to do that. Gosh. My hand's jumping and those back tail lights of the truck and the car are blurry. Whoa. Yeah, at the end, a lot of you have already left, but the Baker's Creek, they were sitting at doing the live stream at the end, right before everybody left.
Over the Cumberland River.
We're just going over, Daryl says, the Cumberland River. It's dark, so I don't have to put my eyes down so I can't see. Awesome days. Hey, Bub, how are you? So if anybody's around the Kentucky area this Saturday, we're going to meet at Andy's. Sampson Farms, I think, is bringing his tiller. We're bringing
in 6.2 miles. Exit 2, exit 42, I-69 north to Western Kentucky Parkway, Princeton, Elizabethtown.
Sorry about that, but the lady just thinks she can butt in and talk whenever she wants to. I-69 is coming up. Oh, you call her Bertha? We call her Lola. Oh, we're almost to Bub's house.